Beauty by BB. In today's video, I am going to kind of just walk you guys through this tutorial. I just decided to do my makeup today, and you know, it's one of those days I'm just bored. It's raining outside. Why not record? But I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my brows. Now I have changed the way that I do my brows a lot. I don't really use the pomade as much as I used to. Now I use the Perfect Brow Pencil, and this is in the color Auburn. It's kind of like a really warm brown color, almost reddish. I don't know, I've just kind of been into the whole brows being lighter than my hair kind of thing. Just slightly lighter, nothing too much, nothing too crazy. I'll go ahead and start off by drawing my brows on. First I take the spoolie on this end here, and I kind of brush my brows straight up in the front and then over. Actually, let me zoom in. Zoom in. Ooh. I'm just gonna go ahead and brush my brows straight up just like that. Take my spoolie and kind of make sure that that product is all the way through. Go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the color Toffee. It's rather light, but I am usually able to blend it in really well. Dab a little product here. You don't really need much either. A little bit of this will definitely go a long way. Just gonna line the under part of my brow. A good friend of mine, actually my co-worker, because as many of you probably don't know, is I now work at MAC. One of my co-workers, we want to put together a video for you guys. You know, kind of like a get ready with us kind of thing. And we also wanted to do a how to get a job at MAC, or whether it's MAC or any type of field in cosmetics, or even if you're not going for cosmetics, anything that you want to do. You know, we can kind of answer you guys' questions no matter what job you're looking for. To be honest with you, mostly it's going to be about cosmetics, but you can basically take this advice and kind of run with it no matter what field you want to go into. So kind of, you know, let me know down below what you guys want to see. Kind of give us some ideas, because we're really brainstorming and trying to figure out what we want to do for you guys. Definitely comment down below what questions that you guys have, and so that we can get this done for you ASAP. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Anastasia brow gel, and this is the clear setting gel for your brows. It looks kind of like this. And I'm just going to start off by brushing my brows straight up towards the front, and then as I get over to the end, like this point here, I brush my brows over. So up, then over. I'm going to do that on the other side. Hope everyone had like a really safe holiday, you know, happy New Year. I wanted to get some videos out to you guys before then, but my family came in town. My sister and my brother came up from Florida, and we've just kind of just been hanging out, and I really do miss them. You know, my brother actually got together and recorded a video as well of him doing my makeup. That's also going to be linked down below for you guys to check it out. I'm going to be using the white eyeshadow base by Nicka K. Primer slightly higher because I want that color to just, you know, transition nicely as it's being blown out. But I'm taking this little brush. I actually got this with a Kabuki brush set from Amazon, and I use this to apply my concealer as well, and sometimes to even highlight under here when I use my contour kit by Anastasia. And it just applies the product really well. I like full coverage, so it definitely gives me that full coverage look that I'm always going for. I'm actually going to be using this shade here is my transition color. I believe that color is Saddle, but I'm not entirely sure. It looks like Saddle though, so I'm gonna go ahead and place that down as my transition color. I'm taking my blending brush, I think this is the M200 by Morphe, applying that eyeshadow on just like that. I'm just making sure that it's blended out nicely. I'm gonna use this color here. Honestly don't know which one this is. I think it's Shadowy Lady, I believe. Looks like it. So I'm gonna take that. I'm taking that product, I'm starting from the outer corner of my eye and I'm just going diagonally. Just like that. This is just gonna create a sense of dimension in your eyes. With the shade here. I'm taking that same color, that darker color there in the palette, and I'm kind of making a small V kind of shape. That a lot of people usually ask is why I do my eye makeup before I do my foundation, and that's because I want to minimize the likelihood of having fallout from your eyeshadow. So fallout, what that is basically if you have like an eyeshadow that's really soft and like powdery, highly pigmented rather, and you kind of start to place it onto your eyes, sometimes the powder can kind of just fall along your face. And that's why sometimes you'll see people that have little pad thingies under their eyes. I don't know what they're called, but whatever. They'll have them under their eyes just to catch that product as it falls. Going in with this shade here, along that darker shade that I just placed down, where I placed the V. Go back in with a little bit more that purple, bring a little bit more vibrance to it. Alright you guys, so my camera kind of got a little overheated. That's the only thing about the Sony a5100. It tends to overheat sometimes. So when that happens, I just turn it off and kind of just finish up the eye that I was doing. If I was doing my eye, I would kind of just finish up whatever I'm working on and then hop on to the next side once I get my camera together. So I went ahead and finished up this eye, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one for you guys. Basically where I left off is I was using that same purple color, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of deepen out that outer area a bit and kind of bring that in towards the middle. Actually, as you can see, I decided to go with a halo eye, and then I'm just gonna blend that in. Thing about me and halo eyes, I just like for it to kind of be blown out, so that's what we're gonna do. And you guys, like, halo eyes are so easy. It's one of the easiest eye looks, only because, you know, if you wanted to just go for something simple, you definitely could. All you need is like two, three colors that you really like, including the transition color. I actually used 4 for this. The transition color, the purple, this greenish yellow shade here, and then the silver in the middle. So it's definitely easy as long as you understand placement and things like that, which you can get from watching this video. But yeah, as long as you understand placement and blending, very important. I'm just taking that same purple color and I'm bringing that down to my lower lash line area, and just kind of sweeping that all under my eye. I'm taking that color straight through. I'm not really doing the same thing where I leave the gap at the top of my lid. I'm just swinging that straight across. As you can see, the fallout, like which I was talking about before, but I can clean that up later. This is why I don't do my foundation first, because it's a business to try to clean up, and I'm not here for it, not at all. Alright, so I'm going to go in with Sugarpill Moneymaker pressed pigment, and it looks kind of like this. As you can see, it's very soft and it's really, really pigmented. Like, look at this. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can kind of see how pigmented this is. Watch. Oh my gosh, what in the heck? Anyways, I just focus that on the inner part of my lid, and I kind of bring it up just a bit. Now what I'm gonna do is take that same brush that I used to blend. I'm gonna blend everything all together. Just like that. Not too much though, because you don't want to move that color around too much. Kind of want to keep it focused, but at least enough to get rid of the harshness at the very top. Now I'm going to take that same color, my Sugarpill, and I'm going to place that on my lower lash line. Finish off the halo. Just going to blend, get rid of any harshness. I'm going to go in with this Sugarpill loose pigment, and this is in the color Grand Tiara. And it's just a really pretty silver color there. You don't need too much of this. A little bit will definitely go a long way. You're gonna just wanna place that in the inner corner of your eye. It's like your inner corner highlight. Alright, I'm gonna go in with my NYX eyeliner pencil, and this is in the color Baby Blue. Like that. And I'm going to do my lower lash line. With the Sugarpill Precision Eyeliner, it has a little bit of product on there from when I did the other eye, but it looks like this. Really, really tiny. And I'm going in with my Gerard Cosmetics Eternal Liner, taking a little bit of that onto the brush, starting my wing. Why I didn't bring it all the way through, guys. There are no rules in makeup, just creativity. I got that wing done. I'm now going to put on some mascara and then pop on my lashes. The reason why I do mascara first, guys, is unless you want mascara to be all over your nice lashes, false ones that is, unless you want that to happen, you're gonna wanna, oh shit, talking mushrooms. How in the world did that even happen? Okay, I have to get this crap off my hands. I'll be right back. So as I was saying, you know, unless you want to have mascara all over your nice lashes and, you know, ultimately ruin them, then you want to put mascara on first so you do not get mascara all over your lashes and kind of, you know, shorten the longevity of the amount of wear that you can get out of it. Why do that? You know? But anyways, I'm gonna take my mascara. This is the Upward Lash Mascara from MAC. I'm just going to run that straight through my lashes. Anyone who knows me knows that my favorite lash to wear are the Sephora Fierce number 33s because they make my eyes look poppin', like popping. They just look really nice with my eye shape, so I'm always rocking these. Always. Lately, I have honestly been a fan of a kind of like a pinkish highlight. So I actually use two. First, I'll go in with my Mariah Carey highlight. This is my Mimi. It was a part of the MAC collection. So I'll take this here and I will usually just highlight the highest point of my cheekbone area. You don't have to put on this much if you don't like it. I just like a really high glow, so I douse myself in it. I douse myself in highlight. I kind of take this and bam, smack it in the middle of my forehead there. And if you didn't get your hands on this highlight, Gold Deposit is very close, I find, to this highlight. So if you want to find something that's very close, you can do Gold Deposit by MAC, or you can even use the Anastasia Glow Kit in the color Bronze, this shade here. You can definitely get the same effect. With this Glow Kit though, it's going to be more of like a high sheen gold. It's a lot more shiny than this highlight that I have on now, but let me go ahead and contour my nose really quick. I'm going to be using my Swiss Chocolate. Same color I used to contour. And I'm just going to line the sides of my nose. Contouring with powder is so much easier, so much quicker. All you do is place it on, blend it out. Straight like that. Look how easy that was. Now for the lips, I'm not really sure what direction I want to go. for the lips, so I think probably let's do Spank. I'm gonna try Spank, and this is from Sugar Pill Cosmetics. It's a really pretty purple shade. I must say, this color, yeah. It's on point. I'm digging it. I'm digging it a lot. I kind of want to ombre it. I'm kind of wondering if that's the right move, or maybe if I outline it. I'm gonna outline it in, I'm taking a chance on this, guys. I'm actually taking a black eyeliner pencil, and I'm just deeping it out the outer corner. And what this does is kind of create like a shadow effect, like my lips are a lot fuller than they are. It creates dimension and kind of like more of a 3D effect. Go ahead and pop on this other highlight because I definitely forgot. So going in with Aura from Urban Decay Cosmetics, I'm just going to swivel my highlighter brush in here, build that color up, and pat it on. I really like this highlighter because it's really glittery. It's glittery and it gives like a nice little pinkish looking highlight, and it just looks really pretty. Kind of just taking a little bit away because I did put a little bit too much on, but this, oh my god, took my highlight to a whole other level. So here's the final look. Can probably kind of zoom in so you guys can take a look at the eyeshadow here. Yes, eyeshadow, lips, highlights, on hold, always and forevermore. Anyways, that is the end of my tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to follow me on my social media, that is Beauty by BB, both on Instagram and Twitter. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.